From Spontaneously Combustible Studio in Cleveland, Ohio, welcome to Uncovered, presented by Permanently Geek. This is the show where we pit an original version of a song and a cover version of a song against each other and try to decide which one is the superior offering. I'm Michael McFarland, writer, rocker, biker, geek. With me here is my co-host, Mr. Kevin Conaway.
Hello.
So the way we do this, we actually don't know what songs we're going to be talking about yet this episode. They're underneath this right here. One of our staff.
Sorry.
Kevin.
I want to
You almost
know.
knocked it over again.
I did not knock it over the first time.
It was almost knocked over again, this time by you.
I'll accept that.
So, in just a second, we're going to reveal this, and we're going to listen to the songs. Now, on the video that you're watching, you'll only hear a short clip of it, because we don't want any copyright violations.
We don't want to be sued.
We really don't.
Yeah.
But in real life, we're going to listen to both songs in their entirety, and then...
Can't sue us for that.
You can't sue us for listening. You can try. Now,
Metallica tried, I think.
all right, so let's figure out.
right.
On that note, let's figure out what songs we're going to be listening to. Would you care to do the honors?
Ooh, all right.
Nice. Hurt, originally by 9 Inch Nails, covered by Johnny Cash. Hey. We haven't quite figured out. This is our first episode. We haven't
Right.
quite figured out what we do with that. It apparently goes on the floor.
Yeah.
All right, so this is going to be an interesting one.
This will be.
I don't have my mind even close to made up beforehand, so let's take a listen to these two songs and see what comes out of this.
Yeah.
All right.
And you could have it all. My empire.
So we're back. What we just did there was we each made a prediction about what we think the other will pick as their favorite of the two. So first impressions, like what are you thinking? What differences, similarities? What did you like? What didn't you like?
Well, there was a definite similarity between the lyrics of both songs. And that the name of the songs was the same, too.
You know, the general melodies, I
General
thought.
melodies, yeah, chord structure.
There was
a lot of similarity there.
There was one lyrical difference, though.
There was one lyrical
There was.
difference. I didn't notice that until you pointed it out.
Yeah,
I've heard both of these songs many times before.
Apparently, Johnny Cash is not... either he thought it was more poetic to say Crown of Thorns, or he just didn't want to say...
Thorms.
Thorms?
Yeah. That's slightly less poetic.
Crown of Thorns. Or he just didn't want to say shit on a CD towards the end of his life.
Yeah, they removed the fecal lyric.
I try to work fecal lyrics into my albums if possible.
You have to every now and then. But.
So one thing that was also really striking for me, I've never listened to those in like a studio monitoring setting, with like focused listening where that's all you're doing is paying attention to it and hearing the full range of sound. Like the production on both of them, I was actually really struck by the contrasts that were put in place in the 9 Inch Nails song. Like the verses kind of sound like they were recorded in like a sewer or something like that.
Tea kettle was the comment.
But the contrast between that almost like lo-fi, uncomfortable, wobbly sound
right.
in the verses with just when the toms come in and the bass and all that, just that pounding, like my heart rate like increased, like it doubled at that point.
Yeah, there's something to be said about listening to both of those. Really, any song on really nice studio monitor speakers. But yeah, because normally when you hear either of these songs or most music, you're driving around in your car and not paying that close of attention. The engine noise, outside noise, or you're listening on earbuds or something.
You're drinking coffee, smoking a cigarette, changing lanes, answering your phone all at the same time.
I don't want to drive with you anymore, man.
Kevin.
You sound very unsafe.
I actually have a perfect driving record. The only accidents I've had have been committed against me. So or have happened to inanimate objects when no one else was around. So there's always that.
I was gonna say, if there are no witnesses, did it really happen?
If a Scion XB runs into a stop sign at 3 a.m. and nobody sees it, did it really happen?
What are we talking about again?
I have no idea. Music.
Oh,
Music.
yeah, I'm covered. Okay. That's the show. Hey, how about that?
that's the name of the show right there. How about that? The Johnny Cash song, though, it was a little bit more of the more gradual, like, swell and like the ebb and flow.
Yeah. The Nine Inch Nails version, to me, almost has this uncomfortable, disturbing feel, like, or tone, or whatever you want to call it, permeating throughout the whole song. Well, it does kind of go with them, yeah. But maybe like a little bit more so than a lot of their other songs. Like when I listen to that, I just kind of visualize like a little sad emo kid about to commit suicide, huddled up in a room, not unlike this one. Whereas like Johnny Cash, you can just kind of feel like it almost takes on a different feel. You can sort of feel like just all of the years of his age.
No, I was about to use the phrase "the weight of years" that come across in his voice.
Exactly.
It's interesting. You mentioned the little emo kid. Have I ever played you the video of Slam Bamboo's song "House on Fire"?
Is
the
that
band?
Yes.
That's the band that Trent Reznor was in Cleveland while he was recording Pretty Hate Machine, which we just hit the 26th anniversary of Pretty Hate Machine, I believe.
That's probably about right. Yeah, because I mean they're Rock Hall eligible now. So
So we're Northeast Ohioans. I live in Cleveland, and so we kind of claim Trent Reznor as one of our own, but we'll include a link to the Slam Bamboo video, because if you've never seen, Trent Reznor is the one in the back on the keyboards that looks completely out of place.
You'll know him when you see him.
The other guys in the band are all wearing these colorful, oversized suit jackets, and
the other guys look like Thomas Dolby or something.
All right, well, let's make our picks. We have these that have, on one side, they have cover, and on the other side, you have our term for the original, which is the uncover.
See what we did there?
So we're each going to pick them. We're going to put them under these lovely napkins. And
wait, hold on.
Oh,
I've got my own.
Oh no, that's the oversized napkin. See, these are the same, unless you need a bigger napkin, Kevin.
Well, what are you trying to say? Is that a fat joke?
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we have a disagreement.
I actually really do like both of them. I completely agree with you about that sort of like you feel the years in it. And I love Johnny Cash. I think he's incredible. It felt a little bit formulaic in the like I'm going to slow it down and make it acoustic and make it a bit more somber. I felt like as a unique song, as something that doesn't sound like other things that are out there, the Nine Inch Nails version hit me a little bit more. So
I get that. Yeah. I'll be honest. I'm not the biggest Nine Inch Nails fan.
Okay.
And I'm not the biggest Johnny Cash fan. I know that's
Fair
kind
enough.
of sacrilegious to be a Cleveland musician.
Get out.
Sorry. And I still find it weird to like. I want to know how the hell Johnny Cash stumbled on this song and decided.
Have you listened to the rest of that record? Like he does a cover of Rusty Cage
it's a
by
lot of,
by Soundgarden.
Yeah.
Like it's all weird cover songs.
It is really weird. But I don't know. That's one of the things that struck me. But yeah, you're right. Like there's the original version. Definitely, I like that kind of weird, uncomfortable feeling that you have going throughout it. Normally I would hear a song like that and think to myself, the recording quality is weird. I don't like it. That's gonna take me out of it. But there's something about that song with the feel and the lyrics and everything about it where that just sort of fits. And so I get why you would pick that. But I don't know. To me, I like. And this is a weird pick for me too because I'm probably not gonna choose the cover song more often. And
You're more the purist.
Yeah, I'm usually more the purist. And when it comes to two songs and one of them having more production value than the other one, I'm probably going to pick the production value. Like, that's just the kind of the music fan that I am. So I feel like I'm going against everything that I'm saying right now. But for the Johnny Cash song, yeah, maybe it's a little bit formulaic, but just the simplicity of it. And then when you factor in his voice and the music and the swelling of the volume and the subtle instrumentation that gets brought in and just the swelling, I guess what you said.
The swelling. So tell me more about your swelling, Kevin.
When I hear this song, there's a swelling that happens.
He'll be in his bunk. All right. So,
all right.
Let's take a look at what our predictions were as far as what we thought the other one would pick.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait. So I've got yours, and you've got mine. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So Kevin predicted that I would pick the Nine Inch Nails version.
And Michael predicted that I would pick the Johnny Cash version.
All right. And Kevin's reason for this was that there's the Cleveland connection, which, I love the city, I do. And I'm always bragging about other musicians that came from here. And the studio tricks, which you hit me like, that was exactly what I said. So, and, well done, sir. I salute
Michael's
you.
Prediction for me taking the Johnny Cash version was, I'm a sucker for slowed down acoustic cover versions. See
Jimmy Eat World.
Oh, okay.
The Jimmy Eat World. I'm thinking about the Taylor Swift cover that Jimmy Eat World does.
Yeah.
So
okay.
that was my call. So
that's I thought he called me a Jew here for a second.
I was running out of space, so I used J.E.
And actually, your E kind of looks like a G, so that really threw me off too.
So I guess we're both 1 for 1 on this one.
1 to 1.
All right, I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Next time.
And we'll see you next time. You can find me on Twitter at Michael MCF Music. Where can you find you, Kevin? Aside from sitting in this chair.
I was about to. Yes, you can.
It's first time, folks. We'll get these.
I don't know why you
need
my confirmation for that. You can find me on Twitter at Kevin_Conaway.
And make sure you subscribe to the Permanently Geek channel. There are a whole lot of other shows here about music, about all kinds of things, video games, smashing things. The smashing ones are a lot of fun. So make sure you subscribe. There are going to be a lot more of these episodes coming soon. So, stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.